Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your girl Liza. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute since I last posted. Um, Things have just been crazy. Um, but here I am. And I have news for you guys today. So I was extremely excited to post this video and share the news with you all. I have still been maintaining my eating habit, and exercising. Although I have to admit, my exercising has not been every day as I had been doing it. Um, I don't know, I just haven't been doing as much. I'll do like once a week, 15, 20 minutes, and I'm still drinking water. I'm still, trying to make better, healthier choices, calculating my calories, watching my sugar intake, and sodium too, which is also important. Um, but I also have been eating more chips. I don't know what it is. I don't know if the fact that I'm decreasing my sugar intake, my body now is wanting the salt. I don't know, but lately it's just been chips, and not all day, but every night almost with my husband. As my husband loves spicy Doritos, and I just been grabbing some, eating some with him, and I'm like, oh my god, I really gotta stop this. But other than that, I'm still not drinking sodas. I'm still not out eating cakes, cookies, pies, or none of that. My weaknesses lately have been chips at night with my husband while we watching a movie or something. But other than that, I'm still maintaining. Um, yeah, I have to get back to the exercising again because that is something that it really helps. After I've gone so long without exercising, I start to feel like more aches and pains in my body. So I know I really need to get back on the ball. I did start yesterday. No, Monday. I started again, like, okay, I need to get back into this habit because when I did my workout on Monday, y'all, let me tell you, it was a struggle. I was in pain. I'm like, dang, it was really a struggle for me. And I woke up with an achy body and all that. I'm like, oh no, I can't start over from square one. I need to get back to where I was and keep increasing those workouts. Um, so the exciting news, exciting. This had me so happy. It kind of boosted up my energy and made me be like, okay, get back to it. Get back to working out every single day. Back to eating how you were. In other words, stopping the chips and all that. um, I decided to go for bariatric surgery. Yes, I did. I did not want bariatric surgery at one point, but the more I started to research things and learn different things, I thought that it would be good for me to get this bariatric. My reasons behind it is I want to lose the weight. I still have a lot of weight that I need to lose. And not only do I need to lose the weight, but I need to maintain the weight loss. And I'm afraid that I won't be able to maintain the weight loss. So what I want to do is go for the gastric sleeve, which is less invasive. Um, and from what I'm being told, I can spend anywhere from 1 to 3 days in the hospital depending on how things go. Anything can go when you're in surgery, and being put under anesthesia and all that. So I'm hoping that everything goes well for me and I can, get the gastric sleeve and be in and out the same day because, I have a life, I have children, my children have needs, and there are things I have to do. I can't be laid up in the hospital for 3 days days or laid out in bed for 1 to 2 weeks. So I really want to get the gastric sleeve instead of the gastric bypass. So I decided to go for the gastric sleeve, and I had my appointment last week. My first appointment, I went back. I saw the same doctor that I saw the first time, and how the appointment went was she remembered me, and she's like, well, why did you stop coming? And I explained to her, initially when I went to the doctor, like, okay, I need help losing weight. I want to lose the weight. It was for help. It wasn't for surgery. And I don't know if you guys remember my last video when I said, like, we just rushed through, and it was like, okay, you're qualified for surgery, blah blah blah, and we was like on a fast track, and I'm like, hold up, like, this is not what I want. So I stopped going, but now I'm ready. I am super ready. And I explained this to her, and she understood. So the most important thing for anyone out there wanting to get bariatric surgery is to make sure that you've done your due diligence. Like, research it, research everything, the good and the bad, so that you know the outcome, you know what to expect, you know what you're gonna face once it's done. There are different types out there. Research whatever you think is best for you. At the end of the day, depending on your illnesses or whatever it is you have going on health wise, the type of surgery you'll have will be determined once you and the surgeon sit to talk and you meet and you put everything into consideration. So I think that is one very important thing. So I told the doctor that I was ready, and we went in for weight and blood pressure and the height. My blood pressure was great, and I lost weight. I don't know if y'all remember the last video when I told y'all that I had started this, change of my eating habits in February, because I'm not calling it a diet anymore. It's a change of eating habits. I changed it back in February, and I've stuck with it. Even though I've been messing up with the chips these past couple weeks, I've still been maintaining, like, I'm still conscious of what I'm eating, what I'm putting in my body, and all that. So when I went on the scale, I dropped 19 pounds, y'all. 19 pounds. I almost fell off that scale. I couldn't believe it. I'm not going to tell y'all how much I weigh. Now, I probably won't share my weight until after I've already lost it all, because this is here got big. I got big, y'all. And I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. Like, holy crap. Like, I knew I was losing inches, but I really didn't think I was going to be dropping in weight. And I lost exactly 19 pounds. So for her, she asked me what I'm eating, what I've been doing, and I wasn't sure if I was going to tell her, because I didn't want the weight loss to affect me. I wasn't sure if they'll be like, oh, well, since you lost 19 pounds, you'll be fine. You don't need the surgery. That was my fear, because I really want the surgery now. And I was honest with her, and I'm like, I don't know if this is going to hurt me or help me. But in February, I started, and I, told her the deal, what I've been doing, and that I've lost 19 pounds. And she said that it was great. She said it was a good thing for me, because it's only going to benefit me later, because the style that I've taken on is a style that you're going to live for the rest of your life once you've gone for surgery. So I was so happy to hear that. She said, so I'm still a candidate for bariatric surgery, because my BMI is still over and I have sleep apnea. And sleep apnea, like they say, is like the key to the approval with your insurance for a bariatric surgery. So we've already got the ball rolling with that. I have to see the nutritionist and start those nutrition classes. They're supposed to give me a call sometime this week. I haven't gotten that call yet, but I'm super excited. She said it should take a minimum of 6 months. It depends on me. And she said for me personally, she thinks it will be a breeze because I've already started the eating habits. I've already changed my eating habits, and it's something that I've been doing for 6 months already. So it shouldn't be hard for me because at some point prior to surgery, I think you need to lose weight. Um, but she thinks in that aspect it should be easy for me, and then the rest is really up to my insurance and how long my insurance is going to take. Now, before I scheduled to have the appointment with the doctor over at Weight Management, I had called my insurance previously and asked them if bariatric surgery was covered and blah blah blah, and they said yes. So we should be good on that end. Hopefully they don't drag their feet because I really want to get this done. Just get it done and get it out of the way, you know? So I'm super excited, yeah. So my plans now is that every week or every time I have an appointment, I guess maybe I'll make a video just to keep you posted, just to give you some insight on my experience with the bariatric surgery, the steps, the processes, what I'm being told, all of that. Out here where I live is a big Geisinger community. Like everywhere you go is nothing but Geisinger. So that's who I'm dealing with, Geisinger doctors. So I'm super excited. I'm telling you, I'm so happy that I lost 19 pounds. You have no idea how excited I was. And it was a boost for me, honestly. Like, I get back on your game and keep coming down, keep losing this weight. Because honestly, I don't want to be one of those people that have so much excess skin after. So I'm doing what I could do now to try and start maintaining, building muscle, you know what I mean, and getting myself right and prepared for this surgery. Um, so that's one thing I would recommend if you're just having thoughts, considering it, looking into it. I would say is start ahead of time. Even now, if you're just thinking about going for bariatric surgery, change your eating habits now, little by little. Start walking, start exercising, start being more conscious of what you're eating, on your sugar intake, your sodium. Make sure you're drinking that 53 to 64 ounces of water per day. Make sure you are taking in that water. If you can eliminate all sodas and juices, I advise, strongly advise that you do that and start drinking water, nothing but water. And eventually it's going to benefit you. I even went and I bought a skin firming cream by Nivea, I think. And you know, I use it on my arms, like here where I know that I will have excess skin. So like on my arms, on my thighs, and on my belly, every twice a day it says to do it. And it's a skin firming cream. So I thought maybe this would also help with that. I don't know, but I'm just trying to figure out ways to go about this the correct way that's going to help me, because I don't want to have and suffer from the excess skin. I think it sucks to be a big girl wanting to lose the weight, right? You walk around with a complex and then you lose the weight, and now you have another complex because all the weight you had is like now sagging, right? And I don't want to have to live wearing a girdle anymore. The whole point of weight loss, I wear girdles now to hide some stuff, I don't want to have to wear the girdle for the rest of my life, right? Especially in the summer, y'all be too hot, you know? So I strongly advise, if this is what you're thinking, just start little steps, start walking. Leslie Sansone on YouTube, walk at home. I even told the doctor, she's like, well, what are you doing? And I'm like, Leslie Sansone. I can't get enough of her. You could recommend her to your patients. I would recommend her. You can go out and walk, and you can do the walking at home, and I guarantee you she's gonna have you sweating. I even bought like a girdle to wear it. My bad, y'all. My phone ran out of space. So I even bought a belt that I can put on, and while I'm walking or working out, and it makes you sweat. Definitely helps around the tummy area. So yeah, I recommend that if you plan to go for bariatric surgery, or even just thinking about it, I strongly advise that you start taking the steps to do so. Make sure that you're keeping track of everything. I mentioned in one of my previous videos how I use the Lose It app to track my calorie intake. And it helps. It really helps. And it's gonna be hard at first, and it's gonna suck. But when I tell people, when you are determined to do something, you don't care how hard it is or what you have to go through, because your end goal is to finish, right? To make it to where you're trying to get to. So you get it. You get it done. You make it happen. You make it happen. So this is all I had to let y'all know. Yes, I decided to go for bariatric surgery. I don't care who thinks what. I want it for me. I need it for me to lose the weight and to keep it off. That's all I want. Lose the weight and keep it off. Be healthy, be free. Alrighty, so I will keep you guys posted with what's to come. If y'all have any questions for me, please feel free to ask them down in the comments. Let me know. If you have any questions about anything else the doctor and I spoke about, anything that I'm doing, what I'm using, just let me know. I think I will post down in the description the link to Leslie Sansone, so that you guys can go and check her out. I'm telling you, I love this lady. I really do. So make sure you check it out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to know more about me, where I'm going, where I'm heading, subscribe and turn on notifications. See y'all next time. Take care.